These three huge summer signings are setting us up for a record-breaking season. £31 million star centre-back, just 19 years old. £35 million right-back and a £55 million goalkeeper. That is a record transfer fee for Everton. It's a record transfer fee for me as the director of Moneyball. And all the board want is a top-half finish? Absolute rubbish. After last season's 4th place finish, I want the title. And so does Anthony Clark, the greatest assistant manager the world has ever seen. So it's the first day of the new season, our 4th in charge of Everton, and we kick off away at Old Trafford. Man United are not the force they once were, and we have outperformed them in the league for the last 2 years. Can we do it again today? An epic man of the match performance from new keeper Penoff says yes, we can. He keeps a clean sheet on his debut, and Arteza completely steals a late winner. It's a Bruce Smith assist, a beautiful cross into the box for Arteza to head in off the post, and in the 85th minute Everton get the winning goal, which puts us top of the league. I know there's only 2 teams played, but this is a proud moment. Come on, it's a new season. I've even upgraded my office. This is a special time for me, okay? Next up, we are playing Leeds at home in a week's time, and before then I think we might receive a few offers for some of the want-away members of our squad. Goalkeeper Oliver Christensen is the first to go. I have been trying to offer him out all summer long, and it turned out that a large chunk of money on offer from a club in Saudi Arabia was all it needed to push him over the line. We have 6.75 million up front, a potential fee rising to 8 million for a 30-year-old who cost us 7.25. £2 million profit is a pretty good deal. We now have less than 2 weeks until the transfer window closes though, and I do need to clean up this squad. We have loads of phenomenal young players, but unfortunately very few who are homegrown, even fewer who are homegrown at club. So as things stand, players like Kwanzaa, Andogwa, Parry and Hodges will all have to be named in my Champions League squad. Not an ideal situation, and even then I cannot get everyone I want into that Champions League squad. It looks like 4 players at least will either have to move on or be incredibly unhappy that they don't get to play in the premier club competition in the world, neither of which are a good outcome. But I have no choice, so Cordero will be offered out for transfer. Svetkovic also offered out for transfer, and perhaps it's time to double down on my Moneyball rules. Rule 7 clearly states I must sell players at their peak age. Well, Fabian Rieder is 27 years old and he is wanted by Manchester United. Yes, he has been one of our most important players for the last 2 years, but he is also standing in the way of players like Whittles, Cuellar, who have even bigger long-term potential. And of course, rule number 1 is to put faith in youth. Make sure I clear a pathway to the first team. So that's it, Rieder. Let's see how much interest there is in you as well. Lyon are in for Cordero with a £6.5 million offer, which I managed to negotiate up to £8.5 million and 40% of the profit from the next sale. Rieder, however, is a different matter. Juve want to lowball me. They're offering just £15 million. I want at least 25, and they stop at 18.25. The sale of Fabian Rieder this summer could be an arduous process. But while I am busy negotiating in the background, Anthony Clark's team are about to take the field against Leeds, and it is an absolutely crushing victory, 5-0. That is a Leeds team who the media believe are going to finish 11th, whereas they're predicting we will finish in 9th place. I think not, because we absolutely destroyed them. A 10 out of 10 rating for Ben McNamee. 2 goals, 1 assist. And Ledo, the only player in our starting lineup to get less than a 7. We opened the scoring with a quite unfortunate own goal for Leeds, but I'm not complaining. It was a strong strike from Bruce Smith that McNally just put his foot to. Then a great through ball from Hannibal to McNamee, which came back to him. He floated the cross in, and Rieder showing just how much of a threat he can be. Rieder then floated the corner across. The ball came out to McNamee, who ran forward and struck a fantastic finish into the bottom corner before repeating the feat from the other flank. Hannibal playing a part again, McNamee taking an incredible effort from an almost impossible angle. Finally, icing on the cake, our striker, Vitor Roque, making the corner for Bruce Smith, our left back, to head in. That is how versatile this team is now. And I'd just like to point out, still top, day later, I'm continuing to trim the squad. Santiago now going out on loan for significantly more a month than we're currently paying him. And Cordero is on the way to Lyon for £8.5 million. That is almost £2 million of profit for a player who has started 22 matches for us in the league in the last 2 years. We have so much depth in our squad now, I've been able to give a ton of under-21 game time to some of our reserves. Vico, Keiki, Whittles, Cuellar, Markovic, Mabude, all of whom could step into our starting lineup at any point. Rukavina's man of the match performance there shows just how much we have moved on. He was our player of the season in our first year back in the Premier League, and now he's having to start for our under-21s. Juve are lowballing us again. They've increased their offer for Fabian Rieder by £500,000, and it is not good enough. So I'm now wondering about Kylian Ledoux. He is also wanted. He is 4 years younger, so not as much of a priority to move on as Rieder, but he has been a fixture in that defensive midfield position for the last 2 years, and is another one who is blocking Whittles and Cuellar in particular from getting game time. What do you think? Is it the right thing to do? I'm just not sure, but I have decided that it's the right thing to do to offer Mabude out for transfer. He's now only the 5th best right winger at the club, so at the age of 25 I can't guarantee him consistent game time this season. So let's see what interest there is out there. This definitely feels like a summer where I am doubling down on those Moneyball principles. It's good to be back, my friends. Well, the best offer we received for Mabude to begin with is £22.5 million from Hoffenheim. That is way below his current value, but it is way above what we paid for him. It would be a huge profit therefore, but I think we can do better. So let's reject and offer out again. One piece of business that is confirmed, however, Dragan Cvetkovic is on his way to Ajax. If he makes 15 appearances for them, we will receive £16.25 million, a £500,000 profit on someone who has started twice for us in the league, as well as potentially 30% of the next sale, so this could work out very nicely indeed. Mabude snubs Hoffenheim though after we managed to get them to increase their offer ever so slightly, so let's try a loan to buy as we did with Cvetkovic. No takers on loan, unfortunately, so I lost patience and transfer listed him, and then received higher value offers. Not gonna knock it. £27 million from Monaco, 28.5 from Stuttgart. And he chooses Monaco. That is £27 million in the bank for us right now. And nearly £20 million of profit. I love Moneyball. Not quite there with the Champions League squad though. It looks like Vinicius at the moment could miss out. Our club captain. That's probably not a good idea. But in the meantime, Anthony Clark keeps things rolling on the pitch with a 2-1 victory away at Leicester. The first goal was a typical predatory finish from a taser, stealing into space in the box to knock the ball in ahead of the goalkeeper and defender before a most unexpected spill from Penoff gifted a goal to Leicester, but it was not to last. Sučić doing what Sučić does best, finding his way into space in the box to just put away in the bottom corner with aplomb. But I'll tell you what, this Rieder move is not working out. Juve now only want to pay £11 million and Udinese 90,000. So change of plan. I've offered out Ledoux and we've received 2 bids above £30 million. And Ledoux has gone. A player we signed in the Championship for £8.5 million. We have sold to Arsenal for £30 million now, plus another 7 after he's played 20 matches. That is an incredible Moneyball profit. Most pleasingly, that now clears the way into the team for Markovic, Whittles, Cuellar. A key central midfield berth has opened up, and I have £63 million to spend with just 8 hours of the window remaining. What am I going to spend this on? Well, it turns out nothing. £122 million spent this summer on 3 players, £121 million received. Are you shocked the Grand Moneyballer didn't have an ace up his sleeve? Have faith, my excellent friends, because I have 100% faith in this squad. They have incredible potential. I'm confident we'll be able to share game time out so everyone is happy, and I've been able to get everyone I wanted into the Champions League squad. So after the international break, we are playing Liverpool at home. This will be the ultimate test. Liverpool have won the league for the last 3 years in a row, and the best we have managed against them in my time as director of football is a solitary 1-1 draw. Is now the time? Sučić and Markovic are lacking fitness, will probably not be able to start after getting injured on international duty, but this is the big one, potential evidence of our championship credentials. The board are expecting a draw, and even the supporters think that Liverpool would be the most likely winner. Time for me to go on holiday while we find out. I see that Whittles steps in to take Lado's place in the centre of midfield. Great to see Cuellar starting as well, alongside Hannibal. Orteza and Roque both in the lineup. This is a very attacking team. 25 minutes in, and Liverpool have the lion's share of possession, but Everton have been the more advanced team. Liverpool with the bulk of play in the centre of the park, but not creating a huge number of chances. Van Ginkel has an opportunity to float the ball forward. It's Vico who takes that chance instead, and it comes to nothing. Seivold plays the ball to Elliott for Liverpool. Hannibal and Vittles on the ball for Everton. Rijsdijk plays it to Bruce Smith. To Cuellar. To Orteza, who has a chance to run into space, but it's stolen by Alexander-Arnold. Liverpool with a counter-attack, which goes to Harvey Elliott, and a beautiful ball through to Pedro, but a phenomenal save. Now that is what a £55 million goalkeeper can do for you. On the verge of half-time, Bruce Smith gets the ball from a throw-in, and he runs forward into space. Roque, oh, a beautiful deft finish past the Liverpool goalkeeper, but was he offside? That was a fantastic finish from Roque on his left foot, but what is the situation here? The goal is awarded. We are 1-0 up against Liverpool. A brilliant, beautiful assist from Bruce Smith, just played with perfection. And Roque didn't even take a lift of his foot, just deftly flicked the ball past the Liverpool keeper. Half-time, we are staggeringly 1-0 up. Liverpool have had more possession, a higher XG, more passes completed by a mile, more shots, more on target, but it does not matter. We go in at half-time in the lead. This does feel like an against the run of play scoreline so far, but Cuellar plays it to Roque. He is in again, and this time Alisson stands tall. I noticed there that Fabian Rieder has come on at halftime for Whittles. I don't know if that is an injury or a tactical change, but Orteza takes the corner, and it comes out to McNamee, and it's cleared from Liverpool. They have a chance to break again, but it comes to nothing. Elliott with a free kick for Liverpool, floats the ball in, it looks like, to the far post. They have plenty of men lined up there, but we managed to clear only as far as Declan Rice, who is winding up for a shot, but pen off again. I like having a £55 million goalkeeper, my excellent friends. It makes quite the difference. Liverpool on the ball again. They are very much in the ascendancy now, but Rijsdijk cuts out the through ball. Cuellar with a beautiful pass. Oh, almost came off to McNamee, but Van Ginkel playing very far forward, and Roque is in again. Yes! We are 2-0 up. This is the opportunity, my friends. This is the chance to show that we are championship contenders. Premier League title contenders. Yes, it was a deflection, but I don't care. We're creating clear-cut chances against the team who have won the Premier League for the last 3 seasons in a row. This is showing just how good we can be. And most importantly, we're not playing over-the-top direct football to make it happen. Anthony Clark has been asking the team to keep the ball on the deck. This is beautiful. Oh, Bruce Smith to McNamee. It's 3! Oh, my word. This is absolutely remarkable stuff. 3-0 up against Liverpool. And as the commentary said down at the bottom, this is getting embarrassing for Liverpool. Oh, very embarrassing for Alexander-Arnold there. The ball just came off of his shin by the look of it, and Bruce Smith wasted no opportunity. Drilled the ball across for McNamee to smack in at the far post. 3-0 up against Liverpool. Now that XG is looking more favourable. Oh, this is wonderful to see. But in the 81st minute, are Liverpool going to get an opportunity? Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. We've scored 4 times against Liverpool. Unfortunately, one of them was into our own net. Defensive error there from Vico. Should have stolen the ball properly. And the ball came in from Seivold and off of Pintado. Past Penoff, who couldn't do anything about that one. But it doesn't look like Liverpool are getting back into this match. We now have the ball in the 87th minute. Pintado, there is that over-the-top ball. But it just goes through to Alisson. Time is running down for Liverpool. Do they have a chance here to get one back? Balde tries to clear, but only as far as McNamee. Markovic now on the pitch. Roque running down that right flank. Cuts the ball back only as far as the Liverpool defender. But Reader now on the ball. Oh, beautiful pass to Oteza and Roque. It is 4. Oh, is it? Is it 4? Is it 4? It looks like that might have been offside. That goal is disallowed. But look, we are carving this Liverpool team open. Champions of England the last 3 years in a row. We're into injury time. And it looks like we're going to do this. Oh, don't give up a goal. Come on, this 2-goal cushion would be amazing. Roque's in again. Oh, my word. Oh, dear. And an unfortunately loose finish there from Roque. A very even match momentum. We were in the ascendancy for shots on target. XG. 40% possession. We did not need lots of the ball. We just did far more with it than this Liverpool team. And that proves it. We are in this title race. After 4 matches played, we're the only team in the league to have won every game. Ben McNamee is the 3rd best player in the division at this point in time. And now we turn our attention to the Champions League. Midtjylland up next with Sporting, AC Milan, PSG, Benfica, Juventus and Ajax. All to play. This could be a truly legendary season for Everton, and we will be back in January to see how we are performing. I've been Kirk Sheridan. Be excellent to each other, and we'll see you soon.